Hey, what is up, YouTube? All right, we're now 15 weeks out from my first competition in Sydney, Australia this year. And the photos that we're looking at here is a comparison between 19 weeks out and about 15 weeks out. So the difference is on the left-hand side in the red shorts, I'm 19 weeks out, looking a fair bit leaner. And I was thinking about 92, 93 kilos here, and on the right is the updated photos where I'm about 96 kilos. So the goal for the first part of the prep, when I started about 22 weeks out, was to put on some size, sort of fill out a little bit before I started cutting down for competition about 12 weeks out. So far I've put on probably 3 kilos of muscle, and you can tell a little bit of water as well, as my physique's a little bit more blurry, but you can tell I've just put on that little bit more muscle. You can tell through the shoulders and the upper back that I've thickened up a little bit. The legs have thickened up a little bit. Obviously, I'm not as dry and as lean, but that's not the goal at this stage. I'm still in fairly good condition. I don't think I put on too much fat in that process. So at the moment, so far so good. The only other thing that is going to change from now on is I'll probably up the dose with the drugs a little bit more. So the first 6 weeks of this prep, I was doing just 375 milligrams of test and 300 milligrams of Masteron, but now I've added Primobolan. And I've never actually used Primobolan for a prep, so I'm interested to see how it goes. I've never actually used it before in anything, in any cycle that I've done, so I'm interested to see how it goes. The difference with the test is it's now up to 500 for the test. I'm going to keep the Master on around about the same, about 300, and the Primo will probably be 200 megs to start. So a little bit of change in that should start seeing a little bit more tissue added as well. I'm going to keep the calories fairly high. I've reduced food a little bit. So at the start of the diet, I was on 4 whole eggs in the morning, and the other thing that I've taken out is I take out a cup of rice for my 4th meal, I think it is. So that should make a little bit of a difference. The rice I might put back in and take things out in other areas, but I haven't made that decision yet. I'm going to see how I go the next couple of weeks. And sort of see in 2 weeks, and only give the things 2 weeks, and then I sort of make changes from that. So looking at the diet just quickly, so this will be my diet from 16 weeks out. So the things that I've changed the eggs to 3 whole eggs, still having 100 grams of rice flakes, 30 grams of whey protein with the rice flakes, a handful of blueberries, and a tablespoon of cacao nibs. So cacao nibs is something that I can take out a little bit later on as well. The next meal is about 150 to 180 grams of chicken breast, which is pretty standard for me with chicken breast, and at 100 grams of avocado. So I was doing 125 avocados, now down to 100. So that's another area that I've taken out some calories. Meal 3 is the 2 cans of tuna, 85 gram cans of tuna, and 125 grams of basmati rice. That could change. That could go back up to 250, but I haven't quite decided on that yet. So I will see how that goes depending on my energy levels. If I think I need to put in more food back in, that's the one that I will put the food back in. The next meal is chicken breast again and 400 grams of potato. So plenty of room to move there this far out, so I can take out some of that potato going along the way. Intra workout is Gentech P2P, so there's 20 grams of carbs with the Gentech P2P, and that's just amino acids, glutamine, creatine sort of blend. Really good product from Gentech Nutrition. Post workout is about 40 grams of protein and 40 grams of carbohydrate. So another area that I can potentially take out more carbs, especially towards the end. Normally I'm just down to the protein towards the end of the diet. And the last meal of the day is the 200 grams of steak. I get blade steak and 250 grams of cooked basmati rice. So plenty of room to move with that as well. Normally what I'll do when I'm trying to get leaner is change the state to kangaroo. So there's another few hundred calories where you can change things up a little bit, but that's still fairly high calories for me. My energy levels are really good on that. I don't feel like I'm dieting at all, not really feeling like I need to, I'm looking forward to my meals. I'm starting to look forward to my meals a little bit, which is a good sign, because as before I wasn't really looking forward to eating at all. So that's always a good indication for me, is with how excited I am about the next meal. And also energy levels is what I go off. So also no cardio as yet, so that's something that I can also add in. So in a great position being this lean, with so much room to move with diet, cardio and training. So looking at where I am at the moment with training, so deadlifts are up to 200 kilos for 5 reps, the goal being 220 for 5 reps, that I should be able to achieve in say about 6 weeks time, if I can stay consistent with my training and not have any more aches or pains. The body's feeling pretty good. I was battling a left knee injury for a while, so I switched to barbell squats, very light, and the idea behind that is to get the body moving properly rather than being in a machine. Start with a very light weight and build up 5 kilos each week. So I'm up to 150 kilos. I did about 10 reps, so that's pretty lightweight for me. Hopefully get up to about 180 kilos for 5 to 8 rep range. So each week, building up the weight slowly and cutting down on the inflammation that I had in my left knee. So the workouts aren't super challenging, but getting them heading in the right direction. And these are just some photos taken at the gym 15 weeks out, the sort of position that I'm in. But that's the video wrapped up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you again soon.